Okay, hopefully this is our last video on ranitazole and the treatment. 7th day on the higher dosage. This stuff takes a toll. They literally would eat absolutely nothing if I wasn't hanging these millet sprays in their cage. They don't eat any seeds at all. A lot of them have dropped weight. But, you know, there's nothing you can do, because if they have the Giardia, it lays dormant until they're stressed. And then they're stressed, and all of a sudden they get this brutal diarrhea that just drains them out. The females come down with it the instant they lay an egg. They're sick the whole time they sit on the eggs, and the babies die within 24 hours of hatching. So, yeah, I can't be a breeder if we have this, so I have to do this treatment, and it's tough on the birds. Old Zoo here is doing pretty good. But some of them are, you know, Pearl over there has suffered a lot. Let's see, who else? There's Hyacinth, whom had to give up on her babies because she just simply doesn't eat anymore. So, in the long run, it'll be a good thing, but it has been tough to watch and tough to do. You know, there's a part of me that just wants to give it up and say, oh, well, I'll just, you know, stop feeding him, stop giving him the medication and let him eat for a few days. But, of course, that would mean they're going to have the Giardia again. So, as far as giving it to them when they are breeding, well, if they're breeding and they come down with Giardia, all the babies are going to die anyway. So, it doesn't make any sense not to give it to them. But I think I was better off when I was trying to hold them steady with the tetracycline, because the ranitazole, because it causes anorexia, they just stop eating completely. Then they stop feeding their babies, and that's lethal to the babies too. So this little family here, now these guys, that's Matilda and that's Royal, and this is their babies. These two were out of the nest and, you know, have made it through. There's a number 3 who should be out of the nest by now, but hasn't come out. I've been checking him every day to make sure he has something in his crop, and he always does, but it's never very much, and he has not grown. And as you can see, he doesn't look like a lively, happy little chick. He's just sitting there in the doorway sleeping and feeling miserable. So, but Matilda's and Royal are the bomb. These are the type that next time when they don't have any sickness, they'll have 6 or 7 babies and raise every single one of them, because they just do not give up. As for my other pairs, nobody's laid an egg. They were all sitting right on the edge of it. We did not get any eggs from anybody except for their Sprite, and his Fluffy is in there on 4 eggs. Now, usually Fluffy lays 6 or 7 eggs, and she quit at 4. Also, the cockatiels had laid 2 eggs by the time I started the ranitazole. They laid 1 more, and that was the end of that. So they're just sitting on 3 eggs. But you know what? If I get 3 cockatiel babies, that'll be more babies than I've ever gotten, you know, since we got this illness. It's probably been a year since I had a successful breeding without having the physical breakdown. So I'm really hoping this has worked. The one, as you can see, there's Fluffy and Blue are doing okay. These 2 are doing okay. These 2 up here are pretty darn stressed. They both dropped weight, and they're just sitting there looking fluffed out and miserable. If I'm worried about anyone, there's Verde, Hedwig. She looks like misery incarnate. She's just sitting in that box. I'm praying to God she's not egg-bound. Because she just sits in there, and, you know, I'm not sure she's eaten anything for days. So, 1 more day, baby. Hang in there. We'll get it done. Okay, so hopefully this is the end of this, and when they all start eating again and laying eggs again, they won't all get sick again. Okay, that's it. Signing off on Giardia and ranitazole treatment.